As World War II ended in 1945, the shadows of genocide and displacement loomed over Europe. Over 6 million Jews had perished in the Holocaust. Survivors, broken and displaced, looked with hope toward the Promised Land, Palestine. In Jerusalem, tensions that had simmered for decades now approached a boiling point. The British, who had controlled Palestine under the League of Nations mandate since 1917, were exhausted. Caught between increasing Jewish immigration and Arab resistance, they were unable to manage the escalating violence. Zionist militias such as the Haganah Irgun and Lehi intensified efforts to secure a Jewish homeland. Meanwhile, Arab leaders, feeling ignored and betrayed by colonial powers, organized resistance to both the British presence and Jewish immigration. By 1947, Britain had had enough. They handed the issue over to the United Nations. On November 29, 1947, the UN voted on Resolution 181, a partition plan that proposed splitting Palestine into two separate states, one Jewish, one Arab, with Jerusalem as an international city under UN control. The Jewish leadership accepted the plan. The Arab leadership rejected it, calling it unjust. How could newcomers take half the land in the Holy City? Jerusalem, sacred to Jews, Christians, and Muslims, was once again the flashpoint. As the British prepared to withdraw, violence erupted. On May 14, 1948, the Jewish leadership, led by Ben-Gurion, declared the independence of the State of Israel. Within hours, 5 Arab nations, Egypt, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, and Iraq, invaded. The 1948 Arab-Israeli War had begun. Jerusalem was at the heart of it. Fierce battles broke out between Jewish and Arab militias in the city. The Jewish quarter of the Old City fell to Jordan's Arab Legion. Jewish residents were expelled, sacred sites were damaged. And by the war's end in 1949, Jerusalem was split in two. West Jerusalem was controlled by Israel. East Jerusalem, including the Old City, was annexed by Jordan. Barbed wire and sniper posts now divided neighborhoods. Families were separated. Holy sites were inaccessible to many. The city of peace had become a city of borders, conflict, and sorrow. Israel made West Jerusalem its capital, though this was not internationally recognized. Meanwhile, Jordan controlled East Jerusalem and restricted Jewish access to their holiest site, the Western Wall. This was not just a geopolitical division, it was a spiritual rupture. Church bells still rang. The call to prayer echoed. Synagogues remained active, but the tension was constant. Jerusalem, the eternal city, had entered a new phase. Divided, scarred, but still sacred. The wounds of 1948 would not heal easily. Refugees scattered, armies rearmed, and Jerusalem, always at the center, waited for the next reckoning. This was part 7 of the History of Jerusalem series, only on Historical Story YT. Tell us, do you think the UN's partition plan could ever have worked? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to uncover what happens in Part 8, the Six-Day War and the Reunification of Jerusalem.